So, thank you for checking in. We're Nomadic Infinity. This is our bus life out to you guys. This is not a how-to. This is how we did it. So, because of that, I'm just going to speed through the things that we did to get our bus to the point where it's at no idea what we were signing up for. If you watched our previous video, we got that one out almost immediately afterwards, but we wanted to get some work done on the bus, and we've been in this game 2 years now. We're not completely done, but we're almost there, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, thanks for tuning in, and check this out, guys. We're gonna go over the heating systems, as I'm saying here, and we got 2 heaters in the bus. This is what I was saying. This is up front and in the back, and yeah, and that was pretty much about it, man. So, stroll to the back. I just ran through all this stuff because I don't really know what I was doing. I just wanted to show you what I did. I had 2 valves in the back of my engine. I shut both of them off. That ran for the lines that looked to me to run to the heaters inside. When I did that, we were able to drain what was in the line out, as you'll see coming up here. We got a nice view of where we were able to work at this week, that weekend. As our old trailer we have for the bus. But it looks easy on here, man, but it really takes some strength and some stuff to get into this stuff. Some of these screws on the 1990 bus hadn't been loosened in 30 years. But we got the hoses off finally. We're getting some coolant to drain out of the hose, and then we got another hose loose, and there we go, making it rain there for you guys. And actually, I look back on this and think we did a pretty good job. Whoa, swinging them dreads, slow-mo. But we had some more stuff on the inside, the covers of our bus, of our hoses to our heaters. Screws were everywhere. Every time we thought we were done, we find one more screw that was just rusted off and we couldn't really see. It's a 1990 Bluebird, so there was a lot of stuff that had slid under there. And here is my man E-Bomb just helping us out. Yeah, with the locks and the grinder, this is me just telling you guys, like, it was hard to get through that. I had to call my man in for help here. He pulled it out. We got the hose, the thing uncovered, all the hoses exposed, the lady setting up the grill. And we finally got the hose pulled up. We cut one, and we didn't spill that much. We actually didn't. Now look at this. We stood the heater up, and so the hoses were kind of lifted in the air. And then we cut each hose, and Eric came up with this. E-Bomb, he came up with that one, so we didn't spill a lot. And I think that was a lot, because after that we just dumped this heater into a bucket. We got like 2 gallons of coolant out of it, and the rest of the hoses. And yeah, so we got not much spill, man. We did pretty good. So yeah, here we are. Eric's cutting the other hose, and we're going to get that pulled in. And that's what we got out. That little bit of coolant's what we got out of the first hose. And we found all types of junk under there. It was horrible. We spilled a little bit, but not much. And we got the hose in, and now we got the stuff out. Just running through. We're going to try to start the bus up. It was definitely successful. I'll show you all after we moved all the hoses out. This is where I show you guys how we got not how we got the hose out, but after we got all the hoses out. And it was a lot of stuff under there. So it was probably about 40 feet. It's a 40-foot bus, so another 40 feet of rubber hoses, I guess to say. Man, but it was hard work. I'm really thankful for my buddy. And yeah, we didn't mess anything up. We got the bus started. My back was really bothering me, so we went ahead and I let the lady jump in on this one. This is the second heater up front. This one was a little bit difficult because at the time, you'll realize, I'll tell you this at the end, we didn't realize how this how connected this heater was to everything. We took out every screw we could find to disconnect this from the body. We finally ended up Eric just was done. He was like, bro, let me get the angle grinder. And eventually I let him get there. I was a little nervous at first, and we got the angle grinder. My horrible videography here. But yeah, we got the angle grinder. We got some leakage coming out. We thought we drained everything, but each heater, as we learned, holds some fluid. So be prepared for spillage. And just be ready. If you're ready, then you don't have to worry about making a mess. We shook it, we cut it, we hammered it, we chiseled it. This thing was not ready to go out. We finally, and that's all the footage that we have that day, because he needed some extra help. I did what I could. But we had to end up basically pulling the angle grinder on both sides. And from the front side of the bus on our hatch, if the front door pops out on the front of the bus, and you can get access to your windshield wipers and stuff like that. And so it pops out, but it's an emergency latch from the inside, and we didn't know that at the time, because I mean, we were like 3 weeks into owning a bus. So we got that hatch popped open, found a couple screws in there that we should have just taken off from the beginning, pulled the heater out. Something that I think about now is that that heater, which you don't see on the front of it, is that heater actually had a cooler on the front of it, and I didn't recognize that, and that's my inexperience and me not asking questions properly. It had a cooler on there. As the summer came, I realized that during that summer our bus was having some issues like staying cool. So I believe that was in part of it. What I ended up doing is getting a new radiator, which probably, I look at it now, it probably was me inexperiencedly cutting out something that was probably a necessity. And not the heater, but the cooler that was there. I didn't realize, and that's my inexperience. So like I said, this is not a how-to. This is for you to see how we did it, learn from our mistakes. If I could go back in time, I would disconnect that cooler from that heater and mount that cooler to something else, but I didn't know that. That's my bad. But we're making up for it. I'm actually in the midst of putting a hood scoop on the side of the bus that's going to be like a cold air intake to make up for that, because we had some heating issues over the time frame. So make sure you get your consultations from a mechanic before you just go disconnecting hoses and stuff, all right? So guys, thanks a lot for checking this out. We got everything taken out. Thanks for checking the video out. Hope you made it through. I hope this is some help to you. And best of luck to you guys in your build. Continue to check us out. Nomadic 8 Infinity on YouTube, Instagram, anything, any social media you can find on, we're on there. Check us out if you want more of our up-to-date stuff. But this is our YouTube videos, and we're just going to bring all these old videos back to you guys. So thanks a lot. Take it easy, guys.
That means you're extra, extra.